What is up, guys? Today we're working on a 2014 Dodge Durango with a 3.6 V6. We are gonna do spark plugs and get that going for you. Alright guys, so first we need to remove the intake here. I'm just going to remove this section of the intake because I just need to get the plenum off. And to do that, I'm going to disconnect this IAC sensor, disconnect the throttle body, disconnect it from this right here, and that's what I'm going to do. Now that that's out of the way here, we need to remove this hose up here, just move it out of the way. I believe there's 2, 4, 6, 8 8mm bolts here to remove the plenum. There might be a bracket 10mm bolt on the other side. Let me see if there's still that bracket right there and back there as well. Take those off and then remove the intake manifold, the plenum off. There's also a 10mm on this side with a bracket, and that connection right there, need to take that off as well. And this hose. Alright guys, so I got the plenum off. Now all we need to do is disconnect the coil packs right there and get a 10mm bolt socket, and then take it off, replace your spark plugs, put it back in, and then your plenum back on. Here's the spark plugs I'm putting on. These are pre-gapped, so I mean, if you want to check the gap, you could go online and check that what is the gap for these vehicles, but these are pre-gapped, so I'm not gonna gap them. So I got the new spark plugs back in there, tying up the coil packs, plug them in. You don't need to be tightening them very hard because it's just plastic on here. The valve covers are just plastic. The bracket for the manifold, the plenum, there's a bracket right there. There's one 10mm bolt here, one 10mm bolt there, 2 air hoses, and then one 12mm on the bottom for that bracket right there. Over here there's this one and that one, two 10mm bolts, and on the bottom there's 2 12mm bolts. You just need to loosen the bottom ones, move the brackets out, so whenever you take it off you put it back on, and then just tighten everything back up. And then for these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's only 7. I thought there were 8, but no, there's only 7. Putting on and torquing down these 7 bolts. It says right there 7 to 9 Newton meters. Alright guys, there you have it. It's running properly now. So stay tuned for the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.